So my name is Johwell. I was born and raised in France, Paris, so Haitian parents. What I am doing right now, I'm an educator, and I'm the co-founder of an organization called Johwell. What we do basically, we have a worldwide fundraiser where every country produces an event on the same day in order to raise proceeds to help children in need around the world. I mean, educator is my full-time job. I wouldn't call it a job actually because I never feel like I'm going to work. But I mean, this is how I make a living. I want to say, well, besides that, I was raised by the hip-hop culture. Initially, dancing was my way of expressing myself artistically. I spent a lot of years trying to figure out who I was as an artist. You know, like I said, dancing and try rapping, you know, and songwriting, which I still do, producing. And I really felt like I really found myself, you know, I really felt like I had a true purpose once I picked up that camera. About 3 years ago, my first music video, the first one that I directed, was Lachey. After, you know, I directed that, you know, the way it happens, by the way, you know, I heard the song, we were singing in the car, and I heard the song, and I told him, you know, I really feel that song, man. I have this vision for it. And that happened right after the earthquake happened in Haiti. So he was talking about it in the car. So, you know, I wrote a script, and in the script it was, you know, three of us, you know, Lachey the artist, Baptiste and myself, sitting in the car, and we rolling through New York City. And we're basically telling our story in New York City. You know, we're telling them that New York City is our new home. We feel kind of lost in it, and we just want to tell the story. You know, we want to express the pain that we feel. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, 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 boom. My niggas right there. My niggas right there. Casa Middle School, man. Best MC at Casa Middle School. Remember that dude. What's your name?
Cilien.
Cilien, baby. When we first started in Johwell, you know, like to me, the story really starts when I first came here. I didn't really speak a word of English, you know, and it was very hard for me to find my place, you know. As a Haitian man coming from Paris, you know, it was such a culture shock. And, you know, I didn't really know where I belonged, you know, but one thing that has been made clear to me right away was that I was somebody's nigga, you know, it was like my nigga this, my nigga that. So, when I found the word, when I discovered the word niggas, you know, in the Ethiopian language, in Amharic actually, Ethiopia, which is the only black land that's never been colonized, and you know, this is actually the motherland of all human being, all human race. You know, Ethiopia was the very first land that existed. You know what I mean? So, you know, just finding out that that nigus in that language means king, which is like one of the highest rank, you know, in the human vocabulary, you know. king is basically second to God. You know? The king doesn't answer to anyone. You know?
Nous tous sous route là, man. Et même fait plan pour nous tous, man. Pas sérieux, man. Eh, route là long, puis long, t'es couché là,
So, the difference between, I think being Haitian in France and being Haitian in the United States is very different. You know, and I'm sure Haitians being in Haiti is also different from the two. But I mean, one thing that we all have in common is that, you know, I feel like there's a lot of looking down on us. You know, there's a lot of because of the misconception and the miseducation. You know, and I'm getting more and more educated about my culture because, you know, growing up in France, Paris, you know, the whole culture of Haiti, the whole history of Haiti hasn't been taught to me. You know, like mind you, I live in France and Haiti got their independence from France. You know, as a so-called third world country, you know, they did kick Napoleon's butt. The difference is that they were more verbal about it here in the United States. They were really making it a mission to really humiliate the Haitian community. You know, even when the HBO thing started, you know, it started an acronym, you know, for Haitian people. And you know, in high school, same thing. You know, a lot of Haitian people were bullied, and to a point where some Haitians were ashamed to say that they were Haitian. You know, they'd rather say, "Oh, I come from another Caribbean country." You know, so you know, I felt the struggle as an Haitian wherever I would go. You know, and that really, I think that's when I feel the struggle more that my inner artist feels the need to come out and speak. You know, it's really when I came here that I really was starving for education about Haiti. You know, and the fact that I was surrounded by so many Haitian, you know, shout out to my mentor, Ben Shumi, as far as everything that's about Haiti. You know, he really is in touch with the whole culture. You know, and he has told me so much. You know, and still teaching me a lot.
Bâtiment nan fon lan men, mwen pa kon direksyon yon wak. Pase même nan fontaine tête, mwen breswe pou m'ka koupe swap. Position yon wak a viv nan kondisyon esclave. Oui ka grave, jamais cadavre, normalité, tout nek tête poive. Y'a des plaintes for you to have, et puis jije m'lem paret sage. Traité m'tan pou animal, et puis jije m'lem agimal.